Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. It is Friday, December 8th. Currently is 43 degrees. High today's 56, something in my eye. 56, 10% chance of rain, and winds at 5 miles per hour. So pretty decent, high of 56. It feels warm at 56 or something like that now. Anything over 50 is kind of feeling warm. It's funny because in the spring, when it's like 60, we're like, ooh, that feels kind of chilly, you know. Let's see. Today there'll be a grocery outlet haul, a massive grocery outlet haul. We haven't been there in over a month. And let's see now. The only thing we went for was at the end of November. Well, it was before Thanksgiving, obviously. It was when I won that turkey and taters giveaway. Yeah, that's when we went, but we didn't. We just bought a couple things. I don't even know if we bought anything when we went to get that, but it's been about a month since we went, and so they had tons of crazy cheap prices on all kinds of just tons of stuff, believe me. So you'll want to check that out today. We got some fantastic deals. Tonight we're gonna have I've got we went to Aldi, we went to Walmart, and we went to Aldi on the way back home. At Aldi, there's several things there that are cheaper than anywhere else, and one of them is their toilet paper, and another is their trash bags. Another is I wish I'd got my paper towels there now, but and I can't remember. There's several other things. There's sliced cheese, the kind that's wrapped, you know, and different things like that was one of the reasons we went. Facial tissues cheaper and stuff, but we ended up with a few other things because I got some of that red bag chicken, and if you've seen the Kroger haul, I got some onion hamburger buns. You know, with like a little baked onion baked on them, and we're gonna have chicken sandwiches with those and have those onion rings that we got at Walmart tonight. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, I was like, wow, every time I turned around, there was something new and just a fantastic deal. It's really hard to pass up stuff like that. So we're stocked up. We'll have, you know, won't need much of anything the rest of the month except for maybe bread. You know, you can't buy too much bread at one time unless you freeze it or something, and we don't have any room for that. And, you know, bread, eggs, milk, stuff like that. Or if they have something that I find a great deal on, or if it's free, lots of times Ibotta will have free items. You know, they pay you back for what it costs. Sit down, hon. Over here. Don't get in front of the camera. She doesn't even know what the camera is. There. That's a good place. Okay. All right. I've got a joke. I was going to have, you know, usually I have two, but the second one is a little racy. So, you know, this is a family show, and I don't, you know, I'm not going to read that one. So, it's funny, but it's not, you know, not appropriate. So this one is called Text Talk. My wife texted me, "I love you," with the U. I said, "That's my favorite letter too." I love you. Yeah, U's my favorite letter too. Okay. And their thought of the day, sometimes they have fact of the day. This is thought of the day. The dreaming comes first. You've got to go in order. You can't jump ahead. One must have the dream before they can live the dream. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let me find a trivia time, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think this will be a good one. I haven't done one. I don't know if it's on actors or like movies or what. We'll find out. But the first one is, who played the role of the good in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? Sam Elliott, Charles Bronson, Clint Eastwood, Lee Van Cleef. Okay, that's one of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies of the spaghetti westerns. I don't know if, I think that was one of the ones made in Italy. Well, you know, he made plenty over here, but I don't know if that one was made here or there. But anyway, Lee Van Cleef is in it. And if y'all have been with me a long time, I did a jib jab, just like a short, and it showed the scene in that movie, and only my face, I was in it too. The one where they're all looking at each other, like, they're all kind of going like that. They're standing. Actually, there's three of them, you know, in the movie. Lee Van Cleef, and I can't remember the other guy's name. He was in a bunch of them. And it was Clint Eastwood. Go ahead, punk. Make my day. Yeah. And if you look through my, I don't know if it would be in jib jabs or shorts. I'll have to find that one. It's hilarious. My look was like, I was like, or something like that. And I was like, I didn't want to have a, you know, smiling. So I was like, kind of like that in it. And it goes from face to face, and then mine's in there. I thought that one was funny. Okay, I got one right. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. And it says, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is a 1966 Italian epic spaghetti western film by Sergio Leone, and starring Clint Eastwood as the good, Lee Van Cleef as the bad, and Eli Wallach, I guess that's that guy's name, as the ugly. I don't know if it has anything really else. But anyway, that was that was a great movie. It really is. So next question. In which area did Marie Curie conduct pioneering research? Maybe it's just about famous people. I don't know. Force, radioactivity, relativity, gravity. I think I know this. Radioactivity is my guess. Let's see. Yep. Marie Curie, born November 7th, died July 4th, 1934. She was born in 1867, was a Polish and naturalized French physicist and chemist who conducted pioneering research on radioactivity. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, the first person and the only woman to win the Nobel Prize twice, and the only person to win the Nobel Prize in two scientific fields. Her husband, Pierre Curie, was a co-winner of her first Nobel Prize, making them the first ever married couple to win the prize, and launching the Curie family legacy of 5 Nobel Prizes. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Next one. Azure. Azure is a shade of what color? Now, y'all might know this better than me. Blue, green, red, yellow. Now, I'm not for sure. Azure. It's a shade of what color? For some reason, I want to say green. I'm just guessing, though. Come on. Nope, it is blue. The color azure ultimately takes its name from the intense blue mineral lapis lazuli. Azure also describes the color of the mineral azurite, both in its natural form and as a pigment in various paint formulations. In order to preserve its deep color, azurite was ground coarsely, but it has just other stuff about it. Okay. Next question. 2 right, 1 wrong. The United States Armed Forces comprise how many branches? 3, 4, 6, 8. Army, Navy, Marines. There's the Coast Guard, I think, is 1. Coast Guard, that's 4. Air Force 5. The answers are 3, 4, 6, and 8. I don't know if I said that. So I'm going to say I've got 5 that I'm thinking right now so far. So there must be another one. I'm going to say 6. Yeah. Okay, let's see what they are. The U.S. Armed Forces are made up of the 6 military branches: Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, Marine Corps, Navy, and most recently Space Force. Okay, that's the one I didn't think of. But I figured if I had 5, there's bound to be 6 because there wouldn't be less, you know. Each branch of the military has a unique mission within the overall mission of the U.S. security and peace. Okay. Next question, 3 right, 1 wrong. Bruxism, Bruxism, is the involuntary habit of grinding what? Eyes, teeth, joints, fingers. You gonna grind your eyes? I mean, I did rub my eyes, but I don't think I'm gonna grind my eyes. How do you do that anyway? You know? Joints, they grind all right. The arthritis makes mine sound like they're grinding. My neck sometimes sounds like sandpaper rubbing together. Fingers, what are you going to grind? It's got to be teeth. And I know some people do that in their sleep. You know? And they don't even know they're doing it, basically. Teeth. That's right. Bruxism is a condition in which you grind, gnash, or clench your teeth. If you have bruxism, you may unconsciously clench your teeth when you're awake, and it's awake bruxism, or clench or grind them during sleep bruxism. Sleep bruxism is considered a sleep-related movement disorder. And they're also likely to have other sleep disorders such as snoring and pausing and breathing. Sleep apnea. Next question. Which scientist proved in 1974 that black holes emit radiation? 74. Niels Bohr, Bohr, Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Stephen Hawking. Well, Einstein, I don't think he was alive in 74. I don't think so. And I'm sure Isaac Newton wasn't. He is the one that found out about gravity when the apple hit him in the head. I don't know who Niels Bohr is, but I know Stephen Hawking, and you know he passed away from what I understand, and he was seemed to be pretty old. So he was probably pretty young in 74. I'm going to go with Stephen Hawking just because I don't know who the other one is. Yeah, I got it right. Hawking radiation is a black body radiation that is theorized to be released outside a black hole's event horizon because of relativistic quantum effects. Does that help? Kitty, don't knock stuff down. You're making a mess. She knocked her bowl of food down. I'm gonna have to do something. Hold on. Okay. She's something else. Okay, yeah, we got that. Hawking radiation reduces the mass and rotational energy of black holes and therefore theorized to cause black hole evaporation. Next question. Which is the most visited public tourist site in the United States? Venice Beach, Central Park, Golden Bridge Park, Times Square. Public tourist site. I don't think it'd be Venice Beach. I really don't. It could be. Central Park, I don't know if that would be super special just for, you know, somebody like a tourism thing. And I'm not for sure what Golden Bridge Park is, but I think Times Square, if somebody was going to New York, that's one place they would all probably visit, I'm thinking. So that's just my guess. Times Square. Right, yeah. Let's see how many people. Times Square is a major commercial intersection, tourist destination, entertainment hub, and neighborhood in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. Times Square is the most visited public tourist site in the United States with about 50 million visitors annually. Wow. It's one of the world's most visited tourist attractions. Next question. I got 6 right and 1 wrong. What was the name of the cat owned by the Clinton family? I'm not for sure about this. Paws, Snowball, Socks, Luna. Gosh, I remember something about it. Oh, man, I remember something, but I'm not for sure. I'm thinking it's either Paws or Socks. And for some reason, I seem like I remember Socks. Now, it might be wrong. I might be wrong. Socks. Yep, I was thinking that's what I remembered. And let's see. Socks Clinton, 1989 to February 20, 2009. Well, it lived 20 years. Was the pet cat of U.S. President Bill Clinton and his family while he was in the White House. Socks was an adopted stray cat and the only pet of the Clintons during the first years of Clinton pregnancy. A picture of Socks was always on the Children's White House website. Okay, so 2 more. What is the scientific name for the abnormal fear of dogs? Cynophobia, omniphobia, chaetophobia, plutophobia. Well, none of these sound like, it would be of dogs. Chino, omni, chaeto. Pluto's a dog. So I'm just going to guess. I'm going to go with plutophobia. Nope, it's, so I got another one wrong. It is cynophobia. Cynophobia is an extreme fear of dogs. The name of this phobia comes from cyno, the Greek word for dog. Well, no wonder. Children and adults with this disorder go out of their way to avoid dogs. They may have severe anxiety or a full panic attack when hearing a dog bark, watching a movie about a dog, or going to a place where a dog might be. Wow. That would be awful. Okay, last question. Which of these tree leaves is toxic to most animals except the koala? Eucalyptus, deadly nightshade, tobacco, oleander. I don't know if there would be any animal, maybe a bug or something might eat tobacco, but I really doubt that any animals eat it. I'm not for sure what oleander is. I've heard of deadly nightshade, but I know that koalas, pretty much all they eat is eucalyptus. And that's right. So 8 and 2. Eucalyptus or eucalypt leaves contain many toxic compounds similar to cyanide, which most animals cannot eat. This unique diet is shared only with possums and gliders. What's a glider? And provides koalas with access to a relatively untapped food resource. Koalas are able to break down the toxic oils using a specialized digestive system. I bet. Have to be specialized if it's toxic. So I ended up with 8 and 2. Not too bad. It turned out to be a pretty cool one. I didn't know if it was just going to be about actors from that first one or what, but it turned out really good. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Check out a grocery outlet haul today, everybody. It's amazing. So have a great day, and God bless.